What is up, everyone? In today's video, I'm super excited to share a sketchbook tour of what I have been doing so far, and I must say I'm really excited about how some of these pages turned out. Some of them really excited about, but I will share that. Let's jump right in to this first page, which there are quite a few gesture studies here, and I think they turned out pretty cool for the first start of my sketching. This page, I think I tried to pick up the pace just a little bit, and so some of the gestures, probably not quite as good as others, but it was okay practice. On this page, this first image here, really got excited about, kind of got carried away, and I really like how it turned out, the shadow shapes and all. These female torsos here, I patterned them after a tutorial done by Robert Mazzullo, and this was his demonstration. These ones I did after that based on the tutorial, but a really cool video if you want to check that out. Here we're doing more gesture studies again. You can see some of the influence from the previous tutorial that I just talked about. And this one I think was a copy from Proko. Had this guy on who talked about his sketchbook, and he had some really cool drawings in there. And I copied his style from his Instagram. But you can check out Proko and try to find him if you're interested in that. These two were drawn out of a magazine, sitting around one day with the family, and really like how the perspective turned out on this one. This one was pretty cool too, like the lighting that I did on the face. And I got the hands in. Did some work on hands during this sketchbook practice. Here we go with a few more gestures, trying to make sure how they're positioned in space and get them to read well. Really like how the shadow shapes turned out on that face as well, so this was a pretty cool page. Just some random things here. Really awkward portrait, but it's okay. Here, sitting at the breakfast table with the kids, decided to sketch out some of the cereal boxes that were sitting around. This one experimenting with just going crazy with contour lines, so that was pretty fun though, I must admit. We got some random portraits from a magazine, and this pose that I tried to get into perspective in the end, didn't quite nail it, and as a result, actually ended up diving in to quite a bit of perspective work here, trying to stack boxes. Learned a little bit about that later on in the sketch tour. Having a few figures in these boxes, really like how the perspective of this one turned out. And I really like how this pose was. This was taken from Love Life's Drawings, new community page where he has photo pack up there for free. Grabbed that pose from that page. It was pretty cool. This page was probably my favorite page in this entire tour, but there are still some good ones up ahead, but really liked how these gestures turned out. Look at those hands, practicing proper feet. It really turned out well. Really liked this page. Here's some more random practice, some hands, feet drawing some random gestures. And this is the last page, beginning work again on more perspective work. Some breakthroughs on here, so you'll see a little bit more practice of that in some of the following sketchbook tours. Really liked how this one turned out. The face, it's a little bit wonky. But again, practicing some more gestures here, which turned out really well. So if you liked the sketchbook tour, I will be doing quite a few of these throughout the year as I focus on trying to draw faster, picking up the pace a little bit, and see how that affects my learning as I progress on this journey, learning how to draw. If you want to join the journey, if you want to encourage me, feel free to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.